Hello everyone, it's Christoph and I'm here today with Labban from AWS. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And we are here to talk a little bit about the partnership of AWS and Intel and how we bring things to life. Mazen, maybe to start with, maybe you can introduce yourself to the audience and tell us a bit about what you do in your day job.
Sure, thank you. So I lead AWS IoT Solutions Group in AWS, and I focus on building solutions end-to-end for customers.
Mm-hmm. For customers or for ISVs?
Actually, we focus mostly on customers.
Okay.
ISVs are our partners
Yeah.
in building solutions, but as you know, in AWS, we work backward from customer value and customer outcomes. So we focus mostly on how do we bring that value to customers and what does that end-to-end solution look like?
Okay, that's very good because that's exactly what we are doing at Intel as well. That's really important to us that we understand who the consumption customer is and how we can pull the need of the consumption customer all the way back to the silicon, okay, and then obviously optimize the silicon. So, how do you work with Intel on these solutions? How are we helping you today?
So we got together, AWS and Intel got together, and we looked at what are the customer pain points that we're both seeing in the market. Mm-hmm. And what we saw together collectively that the main pain points for customers is that they can't find end-to-end solutions that are customized for their verticals. Mm-hmm. That's the first issue. Partners have told us that pulling together solutions between the edge and the cloud and anything in between is very complex.
So you're bringing outcomes to customers.
Mm-hmm.
Is your business model also an outcome business model? Do you get paid once you deliver the outcome?
So AWS, we get paid for usage, service usage, right? But there's no service usage unless the customer is getting outcome.
Okay.
Right. So the thinking, the change in the thinking here is instead of just selling devices and selling services, is looking at what the customer are looking for as a business outcome. Mm-hmm. But then that requires us to change the thinking of who is the customer. Mm-hmm. So customers are not the OEMs. The customers are, they are our customers, but the end customer who's gonna reap that value is the customer that we work backward from.
That finally consumes the service.
Correct.
And that requires a solution. Very interesting. It's exactly how I think about Intel as well. We deliver a system, a solution if you want, mm-hmm. consisting of silicon, software, and engineering services. And I think, we have a huge opportunity to evolve our business model and to think about how we can be part of the outcome that we deliver to the final customer. Mm-hmm. So in your work with Intel, what do you like and what are potential areas for improvement? What would you like to tell us?
So what I like a lot is that the team is very passionate about their product. Mm-hmm. I myself spent 3 years at Intel, so I share that passion.
Great.
So the Intel team is very passionate about the performance of their product, the evolution of their product, looking ahead, even roadmap-wise, looking at where you're headed with driving Moore's law as far as you could. Absolutely wonderful. The part that definitely we need to collaborate and work on is what does an IoT solution look like collectively, mm-hmm. right? And how do we approach it holistically rather than approaching it from the perspective of a physical device landing on somebody's desk, waiting to be connected. Mm-hmm. That's not an IoT solution, mm-hmm. right? So I see that part still definitely need to be worked on together, and as we approach it from both ends, we are approaching it from the cloud, Intel's approaching from the edge. We have the opportunity to bring it together and amplify mm-hmm. the edge and the cloud services together to optimize the outcome for the customer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look, so I think what I'm hearing from you, Mazen, is a couple of things that I just want to summarize. Importance to listening to the customers is really high for mm-hmm. both of us. Second, making sure that we actually understand the industry our customers operate in, the vertical expertise.
Right.
Very important because you said we need to shape the IoT experience to the exact use case that the customer wants to have. We talk about business model. We need to sell a system and we need to be participating in the outcome. And to do that, we need to collaborate on our engineering services. So Mazen, I really appreciate you coming here, giving us that feedback. Very much fond of the relationship, and we will bring the cloud and the edge closer together as we go forward together.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.